Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hello. I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long. For the past, 36 days now, I've had COVID, and I still have COVID, and it's been the worst. So unfortunately I haven't been able to make any videos, I haven't been able to work, I haven't been able to do much of anything. Really, I literally haven't been doing much of anything, and I am truly tired of it. So today I felt like doing something to kind of feel more normal, even though I'm not even close to being back to normal, but I miss making YouTube videos. It's been so long. The last video I uploaded was like 3, maybe even 4 weeks ago, and I had recorded that 2 weeks before that. So yeah, I really miss making YouTube videos, so I thought, like, let's go ahead and make a video. I have so many things that I need to make videos on, and I'm like so far behind because of stupid COVID. I haven't even been wearing makeup. Like, I've barely been doing skincare because my skin is like all out of sorts from having COVID. Like, I had to take a medication that a doctor prescribed me, and then that completely broke me out. And then because I've been off of that medication, now my eczema is like flaring up on my face really bad, and it was like almost gone. And then now it's like really, really bad. It's like as worse as it could possibly be. So yeah, I've just been struggling a bit. But I wanted to do something fun, so let's go ahead and do something fun and talk about makeup because I haven't been wearing any, and I miss applying it, and I miss doing it, and all that. So, by the way, if there's a lot of edits in here, it's because I still have my COVID cough, so I'll probably be editing a lot of coughs out, and I also run out of breath very easily, so I'll definitely be like editing out all the times that I'm taking a breath. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started because that's why you're here. Today I wanted to talk about all of the brand new Kosas 10-second shadows. Kosas was so kind and sent me these. I know they've been out for like almost 2 months now, and they sent me these like a month ago. Like literally right before I got COVID, they sent these to me, and I was like planning on doing a video then, and then that didn't happen. So we'll do a video now. I know it's a little behind, but you know, if you haven't tried these or seen them or whatever, maybe you want to watch this and check them out. So yeah, we'll be talking about these today, and I'm so excited because these are actually a product that Kosas had before, but they took the old ones away and reformulated them and redid the packaging, and so they're brand new products. I'm super excited to try these out. They were also so kind and sent me some refills on the Cloud Set powder. I got 2 shades, Feathery and Airy. Feathery is the one that I normally wear, and then Airy is 1 shade lighter, which I also wear. So I love these. I have a video on these somewhere back from last year. I also took out my full set of the old 10-second shadows so we can do a little compare, because I think that a couple of these new shades are supposed to be these old shades reformulated because they were like the most popular ones, and I believe those ones were also renamed because there's like a whole theming with the names. So like I said, these are the 10-second eyeshadows. They are gel watercolor eyeshadows. That is also what they were before, but they were a bit more of a water eyeshadow beforehand, and now they're more like a gel, like a thicker formula than what they were, because as you can see, the old formula is like very watery. Here's like another example, like they're really watery. So these eyeshadows, there are 6 new ones, and there were previously 8 colors, but there's 6 new ones now, and they are $15 each, but you can also buy them as a trio. So you can get 3 of them for $40, or you can do the whole thing of all 6 of them, and you get a cute bag for $78, which is actually a really good deal. The bag is super cute, by the way. I'll insert a photo, but it's like holographic, and it's so adorable, and I kind of wish that I got one of those. Yeah, you can get them as different sets, which would be really cute as a gift, actually. A little bit of info on these from the website. It says they are neutrals but hotter. So with the old 10-second eyeshadows, they had them in different colors. Like there was this purple one, there's a blue one, there's a bunch of different browns, there's this dark blue one, which is really pretty, and then there was like a burgundy color as well. But the new ones are all neutral shades. So it says a clean eyeshadow that glides on like gel watercolor to make your eyes instantly pop, infused with liquid skincare for your lids. Swipe, tap, hot. Non-irritating, ophthalmologically tested, safe for sensitive eyes and contact lenses, available in the following shades: electric, simmer, blaze, heat, smolder, and fiery. So they're all like hot themed, which I think is so cute. It says benefits and ingredients. There's galacto-arabinian. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it says it's smoothing and anti-aging. There's shea butter and jojoba oil, which is moisturizing and vitamin rich, and orange flower water, which is brightening and toning. And I believe it had that in it before. It says how to use. Swipe on one eye at a time, wait 5 to 10 seconds, tap, 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 don't rub, and you can use your finger or an eyeshadow brush. And then there's some frequently asked questions on here. It says, which shade would best flatter my skin tone? And then their answer was, it comes down to preference, since these are neutral shades with soft diffuse color and a pretty sheen, and it can be used as desired. Wear whatever you feel. The next question was, are the shades buildable? It says, yes, you can start with a very light sheer application and layer to build and achieve your desired coverage. The next question was, does it require an eye primer prior to application? It says eye primer is not required, but can totally be applied prior if you want. And then, is it an oil or water-based shadow? It says water-based, and the formula is a dreamy gel watercolor. And the last question is it vegan? And they said yes. It's vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, free of mineral oil, talc, silicones, fragrance, parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. So let's go ahead and talk about the shades. I'll show them to you. First of all, how cute is this packaging? This is like a really beautiful, like periwinkle color in the packaging. Yeah, it's super cute. I love how Kosas is changing everything to be this like bright, fun, happy brand. I think that's super cute. Anyways, the outer packaging is super cute. Thank you again, Kosas, for sending these. Like, I really appreciate that. These are so cute and I can't wait to use them. Now that I've taken them all out of the cardboard box, look how cute they are. They are so adorable. Let me show them to you up close. I love this packaging. And it's much cuter than like the old packaging was. It's a little bit smaller. I feel like, let's see how many, it's 2 milliliters and this is 6 milliliters. So you get more product in here, but also this product is a lot of just water versus product. So I feel like you're probably actually getting the same amount, but look how cute it is. I love the periwinkle color. It's so adorable. So let's go over the shades. So first we have Electric, which is this color right here. And this is a warm iridescent pearl. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my arm so you guys can see it. And then I'm also going to put it on my eye so you can see it as well. That's pretty. So let me go ahead and put it on my eye. So you wait 5 to 10 seconds. That looks really pretty. And then you tap it in. So that is this shade right here, Electric. And I'm gonna put just a little bit more on because I feel like you can't really see it yet. Since they're buildable, might as well try to build it. This is cute. Okay, I really like that shade. It looks really pretty. And that's with my eye open. This is kind of like a good everyday shade for me. I feel like it's super pretty. It has like a really nice sheen to it. Yeah, it looks really nice. I like that shade. So that's Electric. It's like a really nice, like champagne-y color. I also feel like this would be a really pretty highlighter, like if you applied it to the tops of your cheekbones, down your nose, the inner corner of your eye. I think it'd be a really pretty highlighter. So I'll definitely be using it for that as well. So then the next one is called Simmer, and it's a neutral beige champagne. Here it is next to Electric. It's just a little bit darker. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys. So that's Simmer. So I'll put it on this eye right here. Ooh, that's pretty. So the thing that I really like about this is it has like a really nice cooling sensation. Like it feels very cold. This would be like really nice summer eye makeup. Ooh, that color is pretty too. It's just like a slightly, very slightly deeper version of this one, Electric. So they're like really similar, but it's just like slightly deeper. That looks really pretty. I'll go ahead and build it up just a bit more. I'll have to wait the 5 to 10 seconds. It makes me think of Ross when he was getting the spray tan and he was counting Mississippi. And then he got sprayed, excuse me, he got sprayed on the same front side every single time because he kept counting Mississippi. That color is really pretty. I like it. So far, I'm really liking these. I feel like this one would also make a really nice highlighter for medium skin tones. That's really pretty. It's like just a bit darker and a bit peachier, and it really brings out like the green tones in my eyes and like the golden tones. I like that. So once again, that's Electric and then Simmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these two and then I'll apply the next 2 shades. So then the next shade is called Blaze, and it's the shade right here. And it says it's a neutral bronze, formerly known as Globe. So this is one of the previous ones. So I will get that out. So this is Globe, and this other one next to it. I know this one doesn't look super pretty just because it's been sitting a while because I moved and I haven't been using it. So unfortunately I do have to like mix it up really well. But that's what these two are. They look pretty similar. Like look at this, the pigment's all up at the top here, or bottom. But it looks pretty similar. So this is a neutral bronze. I'll put the other one on as well just so we can see that one. But the thing that I like about these so far is you don't have to shake them up, which is really nice. So that's Blaze. And then let me put Globe on right next to it. Ooh, I don't want to dump it. So it seems like it's a little bit, the old version's a little bit more coppery, but it looks pretty. Yeah, the thing about these old ones is like you really have to be careful because if you accidentally tip it, all that liquid's coming out and then it's like not useful. So you're really supposed to store them like upright. But I did just notice just now, because I just opened them up, they both have like the same long paddle, which is pretty cool. So let me go ahead and put Blaze on, just the new one. I'm only gonna apply the new one. Ooh, hello. I love the reflex that it has. And how easy these are to apply. Oh, that color is pretty too. The shade's super pretty. I definitely liked that old shade Globe. It was kind of like a champagne-y rose gold kind of color, but I really like that. Here's it on my finger so that you can kind of see it a little bit better. I'm sorry about this lighting, by the way. I am really trying to figure out like what to do about it. Let me go ahead and put a second layer on just so that we can see what that looks like. These are really nice so far. I'm really enjoying them. These are like the one and done eyeshadows. Although you could definitely like layer these on top of other eyeshadows if you wanted to. But just for like a quick little eye look, these are super easy to use. And you could definitely use these as like liner too if you wanted. But that is the shade Blaze, formerly Globe. It's super pretty. I love it. Next up is the shade called Heat, and it is a rose gold. which I feel like that Globe one was kind of like a rose goldy color last time, but this is it right here. Let me go ahead and put it on. Remember, this is the old shade Globe, and that is the new shade called Heat. So I guess it's kind of like the old shade was kind of like an in-between there. This shade looks really pretty. They're so much easier to apply because they're not all watery or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my few dots of this on here. Let it sit. Okay. This color is pretty. I was a little nervous because it's kind of more red toned, but it looks really pretty. So once again, this is the shade Heat, and it's like a rose gold color, and in comparing them, Blaze and Heat, it's definitely a bit more red toned. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove these two so I can apply the last two shades. And they're all getting like increasingly darker. And they do remove really easily. I'm just using a makeup wipe right now because all of my middies are in the wash. My little take my face off middies, they're all in the wash. So I'm just using a little makeup wipe right now because it was convenient. But these all came off really easily so far, so. And they didn't seem to leave like any residue or anything, so that's good. So one thing that I noticed, because I was just looking at my arm here, this old shade here, Globe, this one actually has like particles of shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see it, but all of the new ones don't have that, so I find that really interesting. Okay, so let's move on to the last two shades. So this next one is called Smolder, and this is a warm copper, and it was formerly known as Copper Halo, which I happen to have right here. See, like you can see the old shadows because I had them packed in a box for a little bit and haven't been using them. They completely separated. So this is all that liquid, and then this is all of the pigment part. So I gotta give it a good shake. Which with the new ones you don't have to do, which is really nice because it's nice to have like it a little bit easier to use. Okay, so see, like I shook it for a bit, and that's, yeah. So this is, I think this is why they reformulated it. But anyways, so here's the two, comparing them. So let me go ahead and put them on my hand, and I will put them side by side just like I did with the others. So once again, this is called Smolder. That's really pretty. It looks like it's just like a slightly deeper version if you combine this one and this one. It's really pretty though. And then let me get out this old Copper Halo. I liked this shade. This was a really nice shade. So it actually looks it looks the same, but with like a thicker consistency. Like this one seems a bit more watered down versus this one. Like the colors look the same. It's just this one's more pigmented is the word. That's the word that I was looking for. I could not think of it. So that was cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and put Smolder on. This color looks really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna wait our few seconds. I feel like you don't want to wait too long just because they do dry quickly, which is nice for like if you're in a rush, you know, we can just quickly put this on. That color is pretty. Yeah, I liked this shade when it was in the old version too. Globe and Copper Halo were like the two that I use the most, along with that like light purple shade. It was really pretty. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more on so I can build it up so you guys can see what that looks like. this would be like a really good eyeshadow to just like keep, well, any of these to keep in your bag. Like if you just need something quick to put on, they're super easy to just quickly put on and blend out. And I mean, how easy are these to apply? So this is the shade Smolder, formerly known as Copper Halo. It's super pretty. It definitely is more of like a orangey copper tone. I can see that it brings out the orange tones in my eyes, but it's not like anything too crazy. This is like a really good neutral everyday shade still. So I really like that one. And then lastly, we have the shade Fiery, which is really pretty. It says it's a warm spicy brown and it's formerly known as Element, which is this one right here is Element. See, again, it's all separated, but the color looks pretty similar. So I will go ahead and put them on my arm so you can see them. It's really pretty. Wow, that shade is really beautiful. This one actually, and this shade here, which was Smolder, these two would be such beautiful highlight shades on really deep skin tones. Oh my God, they would be so pretty. And then we'll go with Element. Let me set this down so I don't spill it all over the place. Yeah, now that one looks exactly the same. I hope it's coming across on camera, but that one looks exactly the same as its older version. So, yeah, let's go ahead and apply it now. I will say with the older versions, when I first tested them out, I really liked this shade. I just never wore it because it's like, I'm really more of like a neutrals, like a really light neutrals kind of eyeshadow person, like a barely there but with shimmer kind of thing. And this one's definitely darker than what I would like normally wear, but the color is so pretty. And this one definitely brings out like the green and gold tones in my eyes. So that's Fiery right there, and then Smolder on this eye. It looks really pretty. It definitely brings out those tones, and I think that looks really nice. So let me put a little bit more on so we can build it up a bit. Also, I would let you know if it has a smell, but I can't smell and taste anything yet, so I don't know if it has a smell. If you guys have these eyeshadows, let me know in the comments if they have any kind of smell. That's one of the weirdest parts about COVID is like I literally can't taste or smell anything. I accidentally put some like too much sriracha on my food the other day. And I don't really normally eat hot foods, but like I kind of felt like eating sriracha because I wanted like a little bit of a spicy flavor. And then I realized I couldn't taste it at all and I was like, oh, cool. Never mind. Okay. So there is Fiery built up. It's really pretty. I feel like this one you definitely have to work with a bit more. Just because it's a darker shade, it's not quite as forgiving on my skin tone, but if you have a darker skin tone, it would be more forgiving. But nonetheless, the color is really pretty. I feel like if you did this as a base and then you put maybe some other like powder shadows in the crease, you could make a really beautiful like bronzy smoky look and it would look so nice. You could also use these on the lower lash line and it would look really beautiful and draw the light to your eyes. So yeah, I really like this shade. I probably won't use it as much as some of the lighter shades, but I do really like the color. So yeah, let me go ahead and take these two off and I will go ahead and reapply one of the other shades to like make an eye look. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply Simmer. I really liked this shade. It's the one that is neutral beige champagne. It's like a slightly deeper champagne shade. I really liked this color. This is like a shade that's like right up my alley. But I will say these are really easy to remove with, you know, a makeup wipe because they are like more water-based. They're super easy to remove, which is really nice. Because who wants to struggle when they're removing their makeup at the end of the day, you know? So I really like this. I think it's super pretty. It's definitely easier to apply than the old version, which I really appreciate because the older versions were definitely a little bit of a mess. Like, I loved the product, but they were really messy, and I kept them in my makeup kit, and there were definitely some times when they would kind of fall over, they would leak a little bit. Like, it wasn't always the easiest situation transporting them, from, job to job, but I really liked the product inside. So that's why I always kept them in my kit. And I like using them personally because, they're really fun products to use. They're easy for everyday wear. Look how pretty that is. I love the sheen that it brings. I wanted to go over my final thoughts of everything. So first impressions of these new reformulated 10-second eyeshadows, I'm super impressed. I really appreciate the new gel formula, which is way easier to apply, way less messy. I mean, we saw all these did, they all separated. And two of the biggest complaints that I've heard everybody talk about with the old formula was how messy they were because of that liquid in there and, having to shake it up. If it tipped over, all that liquid would come out and then it would be like a giant mess. And then the other issue that a lot of people had with it was that it didn't have any longevity. It would crease really easily. And with these new ones, it says right here that the smooth, seamless color lasts without creasing and is packed with active ingredients for your skin. So that's a huge thing. Obviously, I haven't worn these for very long. I mean, I have them on the last few minutes and there's no creasing or anything. Not that that's any big test. But obviously I'll be continuing to wear these and test them out, and I can give you guys an update on them. But so far I'm really enjoying them. And if they have lasting non-creasing abilities, then I think that people will be really happy with them. I love that they came in neutral shades. While the old version had some fun colors, I feel like they weren't really big sellers with people because they were kind of colors that people might not necessarily wear every day. Whereas with these shades, I feel like they are really easy to wear for every skin tone, for every day. I feel like any of these shades would work as highlighters depending on your skin tone. And yeah, I really like how these turned out. I appreciate the new formula and how way less messy they are. I definitely want to put these back in my makeup kit. Well, I mean a different set because I use these on myself, so I'll definitely be keeping these for myself. I feel like these would be a really good addition to a makeup kit because they would be good on set, on film and TV, because there's not really any shimmer. If they're going to be long lasting, you're not going to have to do touch-ups on the eyeshadow, which would be so amazing. I feel like these would be really good for brides too, although they are easily removed with water, so I would say maybe keep them away from the bottom lash line if you're going to use them on brides. That way you're not going to cry them off. But yeah, I really like these so far, and I'm really glad that I got to test them out. So thank you again so much, Kosas, for sending those to me. I'm so glad that I finally got to test them, and I feel so bad because I really wanted to do this video over a month ago, but things happen. Once again, I'm going to continue using these and testing them out so I can update you guys if they have a good long wear. I'll show you the swatches again. I think they are super pretty, every single shade. And then this one, and this one, those three were the old versions, but yeah, the colors are just super beautiful and they're really nice for any skin tone. So yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Next, I'm going to be doing a couple videos on the new RMS Eye Lights cream shadows, and then I also have planned for the new Phytosurgeons launch. They came out with their Weathered Woods collection, and I can't wait to show you guys that. And I definitely want to get back into doing more videos, so if you guys have any requests on products that you'd like me to try out, let me know down below. I really want to try out the new Kosas foundation, but I'm just a little nervous because I always break out from SPF foundations. The new version has SPF in it, so I don't know. There's also a new Ilia foundation, and then there is, what's the other new one? There's a new Fit Glow one. I don't know, there's just so many new things coming out over the past month, and currently there's just so many new things coming out, so I feel like I'm really behind on all the new hot makeup trends just because I haven't been involved in any of it lately. But hopefully I'll get back into it. Hopefully I'm gonna get better soon and be done with COVID because I'm really tired of it at this point. 36 days has been just way too much of it. So yeah, hopefully that goes away and hopefully things get better. I hope that you guys are staying safe and healthy. Also, if you've tried these out, let me know in the comments below because I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on these. So far, I'm really liking them and I can't wait to use them more. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend and I will see you in the next video. Bye!